Hello and welcome to episode 20 of the Lifestyle Construction Show. I'm very excited you're here today. As you can see, we are filming from a different location. We're actually live here in our compounding lab at our Prescriptions Plus pharmacy here in Gastonia. And I'm excited to introduce you to someone today. Kirsten Griffin is not only our pharmacy compounding technician, but she is also the director of the Lifestyle Construction Program. We're going to start today's show with just a little bit about what compounding is and why it's beneficial to so many people who go through our OptiLife RX program. So Kirsten, tell us a little bit about what compounding is. A lot of people are not familiar with compounding.
So a compound is usually specifically for the individual that we formulate through PCCA website, and we are able to pick which dosage and which chemicals need to go into the compound based on what the doctor gets from the blood work and saliva levels for the hormones.
When you say PCCA, Professional Compounding Centers of America,
right,
we actually have a membership. We pay to have that membership of pharmacists, a team of pharmacists who and chemists who do nothing but test and formulate and make these compounds, and then when the doctor orders a specific formula that's not commercially available, right, then you make that formula,
right,
correct?
Yes, for each individual. So there's not many that are on the exact same compound, so that's specifically what it is. It's for the individual, different chemicals, different dosage that will go into each compound.
So it's probably fair to kind of summarize it as customized individual medicine, right?
Yes.
What the physician says that particular person needs, because drug companies may only make one strength of certain drugs or 3 or 4 strengths of certain drugs, but the physician may believe that that person could need a different strength.
Right.
And so you're able to take different chemicals, different pharmaceuticals, and make them into any dosage form or any strength. Tell us about some of the ways that you, just today, I know you helped a person. Tell us about that.
So we have a young child, he's only 2, can't swallow tablets, but he's needing a blood pressure medication. So we compounded from the tablets into a suspension so that the 2-year-old could take it orally without having to swallow a pill.
Yeah, and so this can be life-changing for somebody. I mean, this 2-year-old had surgery, and they needed to keep the blood pressure down temporarily after the surgery, and Kirsten was able to make that compound into a liquid because it's not commercially available. So those are just some of the ways. Tell us some of the other ways, like you mentioned, I think already, that we do a lot of bioidentical hormone compounding.
Right.
Tell us some of the things that you see, especially from women's perspective, that you see happen with bioidentical hormones.
So once the hormones get out of balance, you can get the hot flashes. Even the weight could be, a big factor there. And once you balance the hormones, mainly for women it's the progesterone or the estriol and testosterone mix. Once you balance those, you can see the difference even in the mood and that type of stuff with women. So we see a huge difference in that, and they don't like to be out of it.
No.
If they miss a day or two. So
they're serious about how much better they feel, and like
right,
you said, a lot of times they can be hanging on to weight because of hormone imbalances. They can have all these mood swings and hot flashes and things. So certainly something that's helped a lot of women. And I think you have a story about Kelly who went through our OptiLife RX program. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Kelly was actually, she came to the intro class, the free intro class, and she was actually scheduled to have an ablation a week after the intro class. Well, she came and figured out, that she was going to go through the program, learn about the hormones, learn about the eating, and she then canceled the ablation. And after the 12-week program said, that was a horrible idea, I'm not doing the ablation. So she canceled it and didn't go back to have it done.
Yeah, and the cool thing for Kelly was her symptoms got better.
Right.
All the things that she was going to have the ablation got better because she was able to change her habits, her lifestyle, to a way that allowed her body to heal itself.
Right.
And so that's some of the things that we do that can really, again, help people change their health status. We want to help people obtain optimal health, wellness, and fitness. Talk some about some of the other people, or not even people, some of the other things you compound for pets.
Yeah, I do a lot of cats and a couple dogs as well. you know, obviously your dog's not just going to willingly swallow a pill, so we can also do that in a suspension or a capsule to where you can break open the capsule. We've got all types of flavorings that we can put on it so that they'll willingly eat it, you know, just mix it into their food. So we can do cats, dogs,
right,
horses even.
You do quite a few pain creams, so we're able to avoid a lot of the issues with the drug going through the gut or the drug interfering with liver enzymes. I mean, lots of different things that we're able to do and help people with. Let's talk a little bit about men and what we see that you do often for them, and what kind of results we get with that.
Testosterone is what I do the most. On a daily basis, I'm making testosterone for men. Also, that's, you know, specifically for them. We range from 50 all the way up to 250 milligrams per ml of testosterone. Typically, the men say that their energy is a lot better once they have that compound, and it's, you know, with a testosterone shot, you can be, you know, pretty good for the first 10 days or so, and then the rest of the month it's worn off. So with this cream, you apply it every day. You have the same effect every day as if your body's actually making the testosterone hormone. So we do that for men mostly. We do some other stuff, but that's just the main compound for the men.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of commercials now and a lot of information on low T or low testosterone. And Kirsten makes a great point that rather than injecting a large amount over a 2-week or a month period, we're able to more mimic what the body would do and make a smaller amount on a daily basis. So for a lot of folks, that gives us great results, as she said. It can help with the support, you know, normal muscles building, normal bone building, heart health. I mean, there's so many benefits to having a testosterone level that is adequate for the person's age and activity level. So those are some of the things that we do on a daily basis here that can help improve people's health and the way they feel. Let's talk a little bit about the OptiLife RX program. You're the director. You've seen some pretty good results from people we've seen, haven't we? And we're in week 4 of this class that we're doing now. And so tell us a little bit about like Terry. What has Terry been able to do over the 4 weeks, or 3 weeks actually? We're getting ready to teach week 4, so he's only been going 3 weeks.
Terry's had huge accomplishments already, and he's actually, I wouldn't say he was to where he was needing to lose 30 pounds, but he's lost 30 pounds in about 3 weeks, and he says that he feels better, has a lot more energy, sleeps better. So just by changing these, you know, habits of the eating and the exercise, and I know that he's told us he's exercising more than he was. So he's just, you know, doing everything right and having a lot of awesome results. I've
mentioned Terry before, and Terry has had amazing results. He did get a few week head start. He wanted some information ahead of time. So he has had a couple weeks head start on the rest of the group, but he's doing amazingly well. His wife's doing awesome. I mean, we just have so many of these things that we can share, and we're going to put out more patient stories as we go through, and how they've improved their life and their health and their wellness and their fitness and just all these things that that we see. So that brings me to the fact that we're going to have 2 free intro classes coming up next week. Tuesday, September the 6th at 6:30 p.m. and Saturday, September the 10th at 8:30 a.m. So please go to billyweiss.com/intro, and to sign up for one of these 2 classes, you do need to reserve your spot. It's a free class to introduce you to our 12-week OptiLife RX program, where we teach you how to do some of the things that Terry's doing and the others in the group are doing, and we make it detailed so that you understand why it works and how it works, and we want to support you in any way we can. Also, please remember to like us on Facebook, share this video with friends and family that this can help, and please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe at Lifestyle Construction. See you next week. Lots of times it's just inactivity and loss of the muscle around it. And so we see all these benefits. We haven't even gotten into, Cody, you know, in this show, the benefits for bone building, muscle building.